Hello, and welcome to the Rune Tomes. I'm a Mascot, and today we'll be covering the tragic story of Morytania, a land ravaged by the Firewatch, and the tale of the Myreki, the rebels who wish to reclaim it. But in order to understand the conflict that has changed Morytania from a bastion of light to a realm of darkness, we need to go back to the late Second Age. During this time, Morytania was under split control. Zerosians ruled the northern and western pieces of the land, while Saradomin's forces controlled the Hollow Vale, the southern portion of the subcontinent. In Zeros' territory lived Zerosian races such as demons, humans, and werewolves, as well as the Firewatch, a sophisticated vampire species. In Saradomin's realm lived humans, but also the Icene, a race of angel-like beings who ruled the Hollow Vale with the king and queen. After Zamorak rose against Zeros, he gave the Zerosian parts of Morytania to Lord Draken, who immediately invaded the Saradominist holding of the Hollow Vale. Not much is known about the conquest itself, but Draken very quickly took over the capital of the region, now known as Myrtania, and forced the Icene queen, Nefertiti, to surrender, having taken her husband Asrides hostage. After this conquest, Draken cast a spell on Morytania, corrupting the land and blotting out the sun so that his vampiric legions would burn. He also instituted the Blood Tithe, a tax of all blood on non-vampiric life in Morytania. Saradominist forces did eventually attempt to reconquer Morytania, and they were led by 6 powerful generals. These generals were granted power by a mysterious stranger, and they used that power to battle Draken's castle itself. However, that power turned out to be a curse, and when they began to battle Draken himself, the power was stripped away, and the Saradominists were forced to flee. The generals succumbed to their injuries and rose as undead wights. Today they're known as the Barras brothers, and the rest of the army fled Morytania. Lord Draken's rule continued. In the Fourth Age, Lord Draken felt that his power was strong enough in order to expand his kingdom, and he subsequently launched a vicious campaign to take over Barak. His forces fought tooth and claw towards the city, but Saradominist forces, led by 7 priestly warriors, managed to overcome the vampire invaders and push them back across the river south. Avandis Seercast, the leader of these priests, called on Saradomin to bless the river. This blessing prevents vampires from ever crossing the river south again. The Paterdomus Temple was erected at the site of the final battle between vampire and Misthalan forces, and serves as the 7 priests' final resting place. While Saradominists have failed to retake Morytania, and humanity continues to be oppressed under the rule of Lord Draken and his blood tides, some salvation may be found from within the realm. A group of human freedom fighters have banded together to overthrow the vampire regime. They are called the Myreki, and are the focus of the Myreki quests in the game. The first quest in the series is called In Search of the Myreki, and can be started by speaking to Vanstrom Klaus in the Hair of the Dog Tavern in Canthus. If you liked this Rune Tome, please begin the quest series by talking to Vanstrom so you can enjoy one of the most in-depth and beloved quest series in the game. Also, if you'd like more content, check out other Seercast content, and like, subscribe, and follow us on Twitter. Thanks for watching.